Hey guys, welcome back to my PCOS VSG journey. So today's video is specific to PCOS acne. So I have had acne all my life, and around 17 or 18 years old, that's when I was officially diagnosed with PCOS. And to alleviate my acne symptoms and a little bit of hair growth on the face, facial hair, I was prescribed spiralactone and a birth control, which had a low dose of estrogen in it to address my higher testosterone levels. So, yes, so fast forward to 31 years old. I decided that I wanted to try a vegan diet. It was something that I was talking about with family. One of my family members was doing it and had seen great results, had weight loss and also great lab work. So I decided to give it a go. And things were great. It was a pretty easy transition. I started cold turkey, no pun intended, and just let go of all meat and animal products. And I had started that in, I guess it was 2018. I had started that in the spring. Things were going great. So I was into a year of being vegan, and I felt like I was curing everything from the inside out. I felt so great that I took myself off of medications. Like, I was like, I don't need this birth control. I don't need this spiralactone. So I was off of everything, and everything seemed great. My skin was beautiful. Everything seemed awesome. And then about April of 2019, I had started seeing some acne show up, and it was making me pretty nervous as it continued. Like, when it first started, I thought, oh, maybe this is just, you know, a little phase and then it's gonna go away. It just kept coming and coming in. It was just building upon itself, and it got to the point where it was cystic. It was very deep rooted in the neck, mostly in the jawline. My jawline like swelled up. My cheeks were pretty swollen. It just got unbearable. It got to the point where it was like painful to sleep. Like, it felt like there was needles in there. There would be like burning or a little bit of itching, but just mostly it's just so uncomfortable. So I got to my breaking point because it just wasn't stopping. It was getting worse and worse and worse. And looking at my face today, you probably wouldn't believe it, like where I've been with my skin. So I ended up going to see a dermatologist out of a panic, and that dermatologist wanted to put me on Accutane. I was in the process of going through the appointments for VSG surgery, and at that time, I really didn't feel like it was right to jump into that medication because we had a short window that I could take that medication prior to having surgery. So I just didn't feel right about it. That appointment felt very rushed. They just threw some antibiotics at me, told me to sign all these crazy waivers for Accutane. If you know Accutane, then you know there's a bunch of waivers that you have to sign and some scary stuff in there. So it just didn't sit right with my spirit. I was like, this seems too hardcore of a medication for me to take seriously at this point. So as desperate as I was, I had to skip out on that, and I just used the topical creams and whatnot that were prescribed to me, and a sulfur wash soap, which some of those things helped a little bit, but nothing helped completely. Like, nothing was clearing this acne. It was still very bad. So I felt what I had to do, being my own advocate, was to go see my endocrinologist and talk about getting back on that spiralactone, like ASAP. So I did that, and my endocrinologist put me back on and just said, you know, we'll see how this goes. And my acne started clearing up, y'all. It started clearing. It was a slow process, but within about, actually, maybe I can't say it was that slow. It took about 3 months to really see some, you know, the clearing of the skin. It was just amazing. So that's my little acne story there, but I was dealing with this level of acne for months. And anybody who's going through that right now, my heart goes out to you because it is the worst thing. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. It messes with you mentally because I didn't want to go anywhere. I didn't even like going to work physically. Like, I just stopped caring about my appearance, like my hair. I didn't care to really have my hair in check. I didn't care to put on any makeup at all because nothing, no amount of makeup or quality of makeup would help you through this. Like, it's just not going to work. So it really messes with you, and you don't want to go out like socially with friends. I didn't want to see anybody. Like, I just did not want to see anyone. So it was a rough time. And if you're going through that, you know, I hope this video comes as some form of comfort to you because I've been there. And when people say, oh yeah, I used to have really bad acne, and then they start talking about how Clearasil really helped them, or how, you know, this face wash, this face wash over here helped them, or, you know, this helped them, and you're just sitting there like, I know you want to be helpful. I know you want to be like nice and, you know, try and put yourself in my shoes, but unless you've been through this type of cystic acne, you have no idea. No idea. And I'm just extending my hand out to you to let you know that I know. I know, and I hope that this is comfort to you to see my face today. Yes, I have on some makeup. Yes, I do still have some acne scars from this. But I just want you to see that, you know, continue to be your own advocate. Keep pushing for answers and keep going till you get them, because I could have easily stopped with that dermatologist appointment and just threw my hands up and been like, all right, guess this is it. But no, I made all the necessary appointments that I needed to make to get back on the medication. Now, one thing I will say is I've been off of spirolactone since April of this year because I had to stop before surgery. So I'm monitoring things now because I was off the medication for a year. Things seemed good, and then it crept back into my life. So I'm definitely monitoring that now, and just knowing, you know, I know the answer now. If God forbid it happens, I know what I need to do. And I hope that you get those answers for yourself if you're experiencing this. So I have had this little clip that I put together of all my pictures because I documented it. I kept taking pictures of my face. I just was in disbelief. But you will see, what you're about to see is the slow start, which happened in the spring of like 2019. And then you see it progress to the point where I was just like, it brought me to my knees. Like, you will see where I was. And then you'll see things gradually change again, and the acne gets better and better and better. And that's when I was back on the spirolactone. So just know that you can do it. Be your own advocate. Don't throw your hands up and just give up, because I know that's easy to do, and I know it's hard to keep dealing with some physicians who maybe don't listen to you or what have you, but don't give up. It's just, I know what it's like to be there, and, you know, I want this to be of some comfort to you. So just here you go. Just putting it all out there, and it makes me sad to look at these pictures, but I feel it in my spirit that I gotta share this, because this is something I would have been looking for at the time, because I was hitting up YouTube like a mad woman looking for people's experiences and what helped them, what got them to their clearer skin. And so this is it. So now you've seen it, you saw it from the beginning towards the end there, it clears up. And what do I use now? So there were a couple products that I used throughout the process of the topical creams that I was using. When you're using hardcore prescribed topical creams from a dermatologist for cystic acne, there can be a lot of burning. There was a lot of pain. I actually had to ice my face at night sometimes. It seemed to happen at nighttime. I would get this pain and it would be like my face was on fire, and I had to go make ice packs with ice cubes and Ziploc bags and literally ice my face. And you can see how swollen things were. It was just crazy. So during that process, however, when you're using some of the topical creams, the instructions from my dermatologist state that you need like a hardcore moisturizer. The moisturizer is super important because your skin gets so dry that it hurts. And the moisturizer that saved my life was Peter Thomas Roth. This is Water Drench Hyaluronic Cloud Cream Hydrating Moisturizer. So it looks like this, and show you the inside here. You probably can't. There you go. A little bit goes a long way, but this saved my skin. I'm talking like you would be in pain if you did not use a really good moisturizer. And I had what I thought was a really great, heavy, hardcore moisturizer, and it did nothing. So this seriously worked. And I swear by Peter Thomas Roth skincare. It's just been amazing. And this is what got me through. Seriously, this was a key item that helped get me through the rough points. Another thing I also used was this face wash from Peter Thomas Roth. So it is 3% Glycolic Solutions Cleanser. Helps improve the look of pores, smoothness, radiance, fine lines and wrinkles, uneven skin tone. So this is what it looks like, and I'll put everything in the description box below that I show you here. In between, I would also occasionally do a Peter Thomas Roth Irish Moor Mud Mask. This stuff was a lifesaver, amazing. It's just little things. This more so is an item that I used as I was back on the spiralactone and things were getting better. So there's many more products that I use just to show you. So as things were getting better and better, and I started using more makeup, like I felt like putting myself together, one important thing to do is to remove your makeup. I never sleep with makeup on. It's a big no-no for me. I just cringe at the thought, and this is an empty bottle, but this is the Garnier Skin Active Micellar, is it Micellar? I think, cleansing water. So this is all in one, waterproof, removes makeup, even waterproof mascara, and cleanses and soothes. No rinse, no harsh rubbing, face, lips, eyes, all skin types, even sensitive, it says. And it says no oil, alcohol, fragrance. As you can see, I use this to the very last drop, and I put this on like cotton pads and would remove all my makeup prior to cleansing my face. So this is a big deal, this right here. It is amazing. I always use every drop. So fast forward to now. What kind of things do I do now to maintain my skin? Occasionally I will use a toner sometimes. And if I feel like my skin has been super oily, which I am more oil prone, I use the Body Shop Seaweed Oil Balancing Toner. I don't know if they still make this. I think they do. I use it sparingly, but you put this on a little cotton swab and just put it all over your face. So I definitely use that on days when I don't wear makeup, and I put on my moisturizer, but in like maybe like midday, I feel the oil and whatnot. If I cleanse again, I will use that toner and put that all over. It kind of helps keep things in check. And now, my two favorite cleansers, I still use this one, so I have like 3 favorite cleansers. So Peter Thomas Roth, I use this cleanser all the time. If I feel like I need exfoliation, you get dry skin, or yeah, you just feel like you need to exfoliate a little bit, I am obsessed with this product right here. So I got this from Sephora. This is Fresh Sugar Strawberry Exfoliating Face Wash. It gently refines and softens. This stuff right here is just amazing. Like so I guess the company's called Fresh. I don't know, I'm assuming. But I bought this really big size because it's just, I had a little tester from Sephora and I was super impressed. Somehow this manages to be a moisturizer also, so when I'm done exfoliating, like my skin feels super smooth and fresh. So love that. And then recently, I've gotten to try the Fenty Skin, and at first I wasn't really like too impressed. There's like a 3rd step to this, and the 3rd step is it has like a sunscreen in it or something, and my skin doesn't seem to like that. But my skin does like these 2 steps here. So this first one is a total cleanser. This even removes makeup. So this is great to use. And my skin also seems to really enjoy this fat water, which is pore refining toner serum. So I cleanse with this, and then I apply this fat water. So also I do have a face brush that I like to use, and I did not go crazy and buy the super expensive one. I bought this one by Conair, and it had replacement brush heads to it, and there's different speeds. So you can go slow, you can go fast, and this has been pretty helpful as well to use with the face washes, because if you're removing makeup, that's why I use this first to remove makeup with a cotton pad and everything, because if you wash your face to remove makeup, it still doesn't remove everything. You can turn to the side and I'll always have like things caked up here on the side and whatnot, or caked up around the eyes and things. So a brush really helps to get in there and help cleanse the pores and everything. So that is my skincare right now. Overall, like with acne, it comes, but it also goes, and it's not on that level of what you just saw. So this is my PCOS acne story, and I'm so blessed and grateful to be standing here with my face looking like this, because I remember just all I wanted was my skin back, and it is such a rough thing to go through. And if you're going through that, I hope that you work to get the answers that you need, because it is not something you should have to live with. There should be some form of treatment for you. So, and I hope you get that. But anyways, thanks for watching this and subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who follows me on Instagram. Hey, Instagram family. And I will, you know, continue to keep everyone updated how the acne goes for me. Hopefully we don't see a repeat. If we start to see a repeat like this, I'm jumping back on that medication, and hopefully that's not the case. So you all take care, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.